In Minneapolis, a quiet Wednesday morning mass at Annunciation Catholic School turned into one of the darkest tragedies the community has ever faced. As children, teachers, and parishioners gathered to mark the first week of the academic year, a gunman opened fire through the stained glass windows of the chapel. In an instant, the sacred space of prayer and safety was shattered by violence. According to officials, 2 children, ages just 8 and 10, were killed, while at least 17 others, including 14 children and several elderly worshippers, were wounded. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, pulling terrified students to safety and transporting the injured to nearby hospitals. Several remain in critical condition. Authorities have identified the shooter as 23-year-old Robin M. Westman, who died by suicide at the scene. Investigators later revealed that Westman had deep ties to the school. His mother had once worked there, and he himself was a former student. Disturbing evidence points to premeditation. 2 videos scheduled to go live on YouTube during the attack featured violent writings, drawings of church interiors, weapons, and extremist slogans. These videos were removed, but they underscore the calculated nature of the assault. FBI Director Kash Patel confirmed that the Bureau is now treating the massacre as an act of domestic terrorism and a hate crime, specifically targeting Catholics. Federal agents, alongside local police, are combing through Westman's digital footprint and community ties to understand what drove him to this act of violence. Officials emphasized that this was not random. It was an attack on faith, identity, and the innocence of children at prayer. The shock has rippled through Minneapolis and across the nation. Mayor Jacob Frey condemned the idea of offering thoughts and prayers alone, saying that these children were literally praying when they were struck down. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz called the attack horrific and ordered flags flown at half-staff in mourning. National leaders, including President Trump, expressed condolences, while Pope Leo XIV and Archbishop Bernard Hebda urged solidarity, healing, and renewed efforts to end the scourge of gun violence. For the families of Annunciation Catholic School, the grief is unimaginable. A place meant for learning, worship, and community has been forever scarred. For the wider Catholic and American community, this tragedy raises painful questions about faith, hate, and the vulnerability of children in spaces once thought untouchable. Investigators will continue to search for answers, but for now, the city of Minneapolis stands in mourning, united in sorrow, and determined that the memories of the young lives lost will not be forgotten.